Okay, don't be mad at me. So I filmed this episode like a week and a half ago or something, and I think I accidentally deleted the episode or my recording, my reaction of it. Yikes. Won't happen again. I promise. I promise it won't happen again. But I can't find it. So I think I accidentally deleted it. Now it's gonna suck if I'm gonna record this and I end up finding the reaction, whatever. But so guys, this right here, I've seen the episode and I honestly can't remember. This is gonna be a refresher, so I'll just comment on it because I have watched the episode 9 already, and I'll just comment on it on what I thought. I kind of can't even remember what happened in this episode. I think we're on to the next cycle, right? We're on to the next mystery, I think, because at the time when I had watched episode 8, and right after episode 8 I watched episode 9, it was like whiplash because we were done. We were done with the mystery. I was like, shit, we're moving on. Okay, here we go. We're still moving on to the third mystery. Dang, those cicadas are loud. Oh yeah, I remember. She was like, stop staring that shit up. Oh god. So freaking disgusting. Okay, and this is why I was like, I think that wasn't that Keiichi? See, I wasn't sure if this was a continuation of the previous mystery at the time. When I first watched that, I thought, oh, so he was taken out of the hospital and they threw him in the river. That's what I was thinking. But you know, Higurashi likes to show you the death first and then show you how we got to that point. Your father's teacher. Right. His parents are always leaving. Like, what's in Tokyo? Y'all always trying to go to Tokyo. But this time they're leaving sooner rather than later. And why do they... Yo, this show is so funny. You poor thing, you'll cut your fingers and burn yourself. Keiichi, you better pick up a cookbook and figure it out, bro. Oh, okay, he's picking up the cookbook, okay. I just don't really remember this episode. Dang, that's a lot of oil. Animation seems different too. Keiichi, please, those little girls, you would have burned the whole house down trying to fry some cabbage. You know what I was thinking about in the beginning of the last cycle when they showed Rika like killing herself? Like, why was she stabbing herself? And it seemed like Mion wasn't really doing nothing. She just stood there and started laughing. Oh, I think I remember her saying something like that Keiichi reminds her of her brother. That's right. We need to know more about him. Spirited Away. That boy got killed. And like, why? Like, we found out that the people who are for the dam project, aka Satoko's family, they all got killed. They all got murdered. So what the fuck did Mion, Shion, and them do to him? I'm pretty sure it was Mion and Shion that did something to her brother. She said, who knew such a bum would find the resources to run away from home? Didn't they say like her brother was like he wanted to leave town or something? And so he got on the train. She said, we have nothing to fear for together. Shit, that's not what happened last time. Y'all both got snatched up by Mion. It's crazy ass.
も楽しかったと思いますです。たまにさとこのおごごとに付き合ってあげてほしいのです。
And you know what? Keiichi reminds her of her brother, and if I think back to like in the first few episodes where he started doing things that like allegedly Satoshi started doing, like practicing swinging the bat or whatever. Alright, they go show up, he's gonna show up and he gonna think something crazy is going on, and it's really she's the baseball tournament and he's gonna meet this guy. That's right, that's right. Look at him, he showed up with a golf club. Bro. At least you know Keiichi's a ride or die. And Satoko's gonna hit it out of the park. She's really good at athletics. There she goes. Who was this guy again? He's gonna come sit down next to him and start talking about stuff he probably shouldn't be talking about. He runs the clinic. Oh yeah, and he's like, isn't he a pervert? Super weirdo. Right, bro. This a little whole ass little girl. I plan on proposing to her when she gets a little older. Dude, how old, bro? That's so okay. Do I even gotta say anything? I've been trying to get her for years. How old is she? He transferred out. It's been 3 years since he transferred out. And I think Keiichi brings that up to Reina or Mia. He says that someone that he transferred out, and she's like, what the fuck did you just say? First of all, dude, why are you spilling their business? You over here really telling a whole stranger that you don't know Rika and Satoko's business. Bro, you considered adopting her and you want to marry her? Oh, see, he knew that. You know what's weird though? It's like he knows that they're twins now. So it's like, when did you find that out? Right, this is where he mentions it to her. He's like, I heard Satoshi transferred out. And she's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck told you that? Oh god, transferred out. That's like the trigger. Right. Look how she's looking. Oh my god. Right, yeah, she like really freaked out there. I've been like, sorry. She's like, I need to go investigate. Who told you that? And you know, Keiichi's not afraid to ask questions. Oh, we didn't tell you? See, here's my thing. Reina said it no problem. They said no problem, but Shion freaked out on him for saying transferred out. Like that phrase in particular. That he went to the train station. Oh. Oh, Reina's. Oh wait, yes, and I think Mion like slapped the shit out of her. Mion was like, why are you telling him this stuff? See, that's like a common thing too. Reina said that as well. Like something was following them. Something came to their bedside.
心のどこかでひなみざわを捨てて
Look, her eyes. What is going on with her? Look at her eyes.
それを親代さん
Mion, look at Mion. She's like, oh, this bitch. I just told her ass to shut the fuck up.
ひなみざわの守り神様ひなみざわを捨てて逃げ出そうとす
He
る
won't
人
allow
絶
anyone
対
to
に
leave
許さない
Hinamizawa.
私はそれを謝った
My God, why is she looking like that?
だから親代様の警察が家出だって決めつけたって私は絶対に信じないそんなのたたりだと認めたくない人たちが勝手に決めただけの嘘っぱち親代様のたたりは信じようと信じないと
There it is. Slapped her
いい
hat
加
off
減
her
にしろって言
head.
ってるでしょ前に漫画化すって約束したじゃない
She's good at trying to deflect and change the subject. He's like, oh yeah, comics, right?
そうなんだじゃあレノは先に帰って
She said Oyashiro does not allow you to leave Hinamizawa, so maybe it's like no matter what, you always end up coming back.
あまり気にしないでね
いや別に俺の方が
And she's like, don't bring that shit up again in front of
サ
her.
トシの話死んだ親ってのは
Satoshi's parents were supporters of the dam. Now, was Satoshi a supporter of the dam, or was it just like the whole family gets punished?
計画に賛成した
Supported the dam for the money.
運悪くその両親が親代様を祀るお祭りの日に
サトシが家出したのまで
Mm.
親代様のた
Marina doesn't believe he ran away.
私たちは聡子の家族の話に
I mean, I can understand not wanting to talk about it. Like, I can get that, especially when you got a child who loses their whole family. I get it. I heard Reina
親代様のたたりに会ったことあるん
got
だよ
hit by his curse before.
本人はそう言って
But that's my question is like, when you get hit by the curse, what does that mean? Like, does it look like
怒
something?
るとかなり怖い
Oh, she even said like she gets really scared when she's mad. No, we know.
これで終わり
We know. But I'm like, if you get hit by the curse, like, what does it look like? Like, how do you know you've been hit by the curse? Is what I want to know. Alright, guys, that was Higurashi episode 9. Had to rewatch that and kind of refresh my memory on what happened because I did kind of forget. We talked more about Satoshi, and I wonder if this mystery or this whatever is going to be more about what happened to Satoshi and Satoko's family, right? Because we know like her whole family basically got wiped out and she's the only one, and I'm wondering why is she the only one? Why didn't Satoko also disappear, you know? It wouldn't have just been easier for all the whole family to disappear, and that would have been like a clear, well, maybe it's an individual thing. I mean, the parents led the supporters of the town for the dam, so that's why the parents go. Now Satoshi leaving, I mean, as a viewer, we don't really know if it's true or not, if he really left the town. But the thing is, Reina was like, the curse of Oyashiro is he doesn't allow you to leave, which is why I don't believe it. So something else happened to him. Whereas other people are like, him leaving was a part of the curse. So I guess to some people, the act of disappearing, regardless of how, that's a part of the curse. But I'm starting to feel like I agree more, or I believe more of what Reina's saying, because if we talk about Oyashiro's curse on everybody, like it's everybody who is hit by this curse, you could kind of say it's transcending each mystery. So for example, no matter what, if Keiichi dies in the end, he always ends back up in Hinamizawa. Like, even before he dies, his family moved there to Hinamizawa, and it's like, why did y'all move there in the first place? What is in it? I think Keiichi's from Tokyo. Why? What was the point? Did they ever say why his family wanted to move there? Was it because of a job thing? Because it don't look like there's much jobs in here. Like a small ass town. Like I don't understand. So Keiichi must be hit with this curse too, because as we're watching, he's always here, even after death. Even after anybody's death, Mion, Shion, Reina, and them, even after their deaths, we see them still back in his town. Even when Reina in the previous mystery, was it the previous one where she, I don't think it was that one. Was it that one? See, now I'm getting kind of confused on what was said and what, but when they were talking about Reina being in school and she broke all the windows, her family moved her out And then she went crazy at school, broke all the windows, and assaulted some people. And then she moved back to Hinamazawa. That, you could say that's a part of the curse. Like, you always end up coming back. So I guess that leads me to think, like, what is Keiichi's connection to this group of friends? What is his connection to the curse? Because it's not everybody that's cursed in this town. It's cursed in this town or gets affected in some way. It's just these group of kids. So he's connected to them in some way that's not been revealed yet. And then also, if you are hit with this curse, how do you know you are in the first place? You know? They talked about Reina being, she believes that she was hit by this curse. Well, how did she know that? Is because she saw him, he came to her bedside? Because they always talk about that. I'm thinking, you know you're hit by the curse is when you see or feel like somebody's following you or something's following you, and then he comes to your bedside. What the fuck does he even look like? Is he gonna look like an ogre or a demon? Is that what he looks like? I don't know. You know what? That makes me think, in the previous mystery, when Keiichi, who I believe was having hallucinations or delusions on seeing Mion, and she stabbed him, and he really stabbed himself. I think he stabbed himself. And then in the end, y'all told me in the comments he died of a heart attack. Maybe Oyashiro manifests himself differently for certain people. He just looks different. There's not really one way that he looks like, you know? And I'm assigning he. Oyashiro could be a woman. Who knows? But I'm going to just say, we don't know what it looks like. But I think, what if to different individuals, it appears as something differently? So, for example, whenever in the first mystery, Keiichi was walking home and he was super paranoid, and he saw Reina walking and she had the big knife thing. Was that really her? Was he just seeing things? And then he like pushed her to the ground and she started laughing. Was that really her? And then he ends up killing himself by clawing out his own throat. I think Oyashiro drives people to kill themselves. It's not necessarily a supernatural entity that's killing people. I think it invades your mind and you start to hallucinate and you start to confuse reality with what's really there or not there. That's what I think. Because that would explain why at the end of the last mystery where the detective was like, are you sure Mion killed yourself? I mean, are you sure Mion stabbed you? Because we found her body in a well. Now, how did her body get there? You know, I was having a talk with some people in the Discord about that, and we think it's Shion who killed Mion in the last mystery. But I'm just thinking, like, we find out more and more about what's happening. So I'm thinking Satoshi must have been having hallucinations or delusions for whatever reason, and he either killed himself and nobody found his body, so he just disappeared, or he really did leave town to try to get away from Hinamazawa. Like, he was really like, I gotta get out of this place is driving me crazy. But if the curse is true that you cannot escape, then he ended back in Hinamazawa anyway, and they don't know where he is. Maybe he ended up killing himself or something. Anyway, guys, you know what, I could make a comment about the coach and how disgusting that is, that he wants to marry Satoko or whatever, but I feel like that coach, you better be careful, because you over here spilling the tea on Satoko and Rika. And you know, Keiichi talks too much. He talks way too much. So when he was talking to Mion, he was like, yeah, you know, Satoshi, he transferred out apparently. And she looked at him like, who the fuck, who you been talking to? Who told you that? And I think she walked away to find out. Like, she's like, okay, we're not bringing this back up. She looked at him crazy. You know, the show has like the best facial expressions, like that exaggerated look. It just makes it more creepy. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the Twitch, girl. I play horror games. I like to play story mode games. I'm playing Danganronpa right now, and I just finished Outlast. I'm trying to get out my gameplay videos out onto the gaming channel as fast as I can. So look out for that. I'm gonna try to have a Life is Strange, Batman, maybe No Nary Games, because we did finish No Nary Games. What else did we finish? We're playing a lot of stuff. So if you guys are interested, check out Yall. I'll see you guys later. Bye.